As a profession that is often overlooked, I feel like social work has so many stories, and it's awesome to be able to tell those stories. We are a set of people that are just all about really committed, I think, to vulnerable populations, advocating for them, the challenges that they face. And we show up in such diverse ways. And I think a lot of times we don't realize as a larger society how much of a role social work has. So it's awesome to be able to take a look at that and share the stories of those in the field for Social Work Month. The theme for this month is empowering social workers, inspiring action, and leading change. And I think it's easier to do all of the above when you understand the extent of our work. And I can't wait to share today's story with you. But first, my name is Amanda Flood. I'm a licensed clinical social worker, speaker, therapist, business coach, and curator of this audacious project, interviewing as many social workers as we can for the month. And sharing space with me today is a master social worker, Leo Massey, who I stumbled across on social media. And I can't wait to hear from him. Hey, Leo.
Hey, thank you so much for having me.
Oh, I'm excited. We're about to get all the way in and figure this out. So for you, Leo, when you hear
Mhm.
social work is about, or at least the theme this month is inspiring change, inspiring action and leading change. What does that mean for you?
Yeah, so I'm really glad you asked that because I'm thinking about growth and challenging specifically. When someone comes in and seeks assistance, whether it's about, mental health conditions, mental health concerns, it's wanting to challenge them and help them grow as an individual, not only for what they're seeking, but to help them become the best person they can eventually become.
Mm, yeah. And it's like it's already there. We're just trying to give you some tools and nuggets to kind of get you there.
Exactly.
I love that. And what I also love about you is you're fairly new to the field, so we get like a fresh perspective. And you're this eclectic mix of culture and community, representing the Jewish community, LGBTQX community, with the spice of New York, and somehow connected to entertainment. Like, how do you think all of the above will influence how you show up as a social worker?
Yeah, that's a great question. So actually, having that all on my profile really pulls in from many different diverse communities. My background in entertainment, I've had someone reach out to me saying, I really connect with you because you have that prior experience. And they've experienced, previous traumatic incidences related to that field. And me having that background really helps to relate and connect to them having experienced that. So it really, it does make that difference in terms of relatability. Same thing with, being quite involved in the culturally Jewish community, the LGBTQ plus community. Yeah. And of course, New York in general.
Yeah, yeah, we're a hodgepodge of like everything.
Yeah.
But to your point of relatability, I think that's really awesome about us across the board. It's we are so diverse. It's like you can find some part of you somewhere. So I think especially as we're getting into a space of figuring out what we need as a people, whether it's related to mental health or other experiences, it's so much easier sometimes when you can see yourself in the other person. So know that there's this diverse body of people out there that are really ready to serve you, meet you where you are, and who also bring like their own rich experiences to the table too.
Exactly. Especially to your point, meeting them where they are. That's
Mm,
sometimes what is mostly needed with the client
mhm,
that's seeking help.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. And in terms of that, what do you think would be the most, or what is the most helpful skill, or let me just say it
Yeah.
straightforward. What experiences or skills do you feel are essential for success as a social worker?
Ooh. Um, as someone that just completed the DBT intensive training, I will say that there's a lot of skills alone in DBT that I have utilized from my toolbox to help individuals, not even in DBT,
Mm,
in just regular talk therapy, CBT. So there's a lot of those skills that I think any clinician would find helpful.
mm, mm. So and DBT focuses a lot on like emotion regulation, and really kind of being present with your like emotions and experiences and being able to tolerate it.
Yes. And just to delve a little bit further, especially when it comes to mindfulness, I think that's a huge skill that anyone could, just to begin to utilize if they want to take that first step. Just being more mindful, being present,
Present.
utilizing those, yeah, how and what skills, and just understanding, recognizing, okay, these are the emotions I'm feeling. What can I do now? Should I act on them? Should I not act on them?
Right. It gives you space for that choice.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I think that's beneficial both for clients and even for ourselves as social workers, really just growing into profession, and being able to kind of slow down with the process, even as a newer social worker, because
Mhm.
there's so many things that we may get excited about or nervous about, but to really be present with where we are, what we need to grow, our client may need in that moment.
Yeah, that is such a good point because even as a new social worker, I make it a priority to incorporate mindfulness in my everyday, just so I'm one mindful when I'm in sessions with people, um, and just so I don't bring that external energy into the sessions. Whether it's internal biases, um, countertransference, whatever it may be. You want to leave that all outside of the session.
Yeah. Yeah. To be fully there with the person. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's it's one of the superpowers of social workers, I think, that we have this ability to attune to people, and whether that is because of our own personal experiences or because we've taken the time to develop our skill sets to really be present for people. I don't know how many professions do that, but I know we do it the best.
yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking too. And going back to what you were saying also about relatability, it's almost like riding that fine line of, okay, I'm going to relate to the client, whether they are from that population that I have an interest in working with, but
Right.
I also don't want to incorporate my own personal biases.
Yeah. Yeah, which is a work in progress for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. So last one for me. Finish the sentence. I wish people understood social workers, dot, dot, dot.
I wish people understood social workers' effort and the amount of energy that they put into all that they do for their clients
It's me.
because it's not easy and it takes time and energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. That hits me because I think it goes unrecognized how much we just prepare even for our clients, or how much we think about their needs and then are willing to really go advocate for that, find the services for that, work with or challenge systems for that. Um, and I think it isn't always recognized. And in most instances, it's more of, can the social worker do more, give them more, not really recognizing how much goes into just with one person.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful. So Leo, I thank you. Thank you so much for choosing social work. I've been at this for like 17 plus years. So on behalf
Yeah.
of the profession and everything that I know comes with it, I really applaud you that you are here and bringing so much of yourself into it and willing to grow. Like, we have to continue to grow, learn skills, whether it's DBT or whatever it is that really suits you. So we're better able to serve our clients, right? So, oh my goodness. So we really appreciate you. And I really look forward to what you do and what you bring to the field. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Amanda.
Oh, such a pleasure.